Okay, so welcome back, and now let's do an example, or talk about first, but talk about quotients of complex numbers. Okay, so this is again, something that we went through before, but again, it bears repeating. So when we take the quotient of complex numbers, we're going to use, again, this formula, and all we do is we take the two numbers and we're going to divide the moduli and we're going to subtract the arguments. Okay, so when you divide or you want to find the quotient of complex numbers in polar form, we're going to apply this formula where we're going to take the quotient of the radii, or excuse me, the moduli, and then we're going to subtract the arguments. Okay. Now again, this is under the assumption that z2, right? Whatever you're dividing by can't be 0 for obvious reasons, right? You can't have 0 in the denominator. Okay. So now once we do this, then we can use what we know to put it in rectangular form. Okay. Now also, by the way, just so you know, the shorthand method, right? Remember, this can be written as CIS, right? So another way to write this is R1 over R2, and it'd be CIS theta 1 minus theta 2. Okay, so remember, this is just the shorthand of this. And of course, we would just write Z2 cannot equal 0, of course. Okay. So now let's do an example. And so in this example, I'm going to let's say for Z1, let's say we have this one for Z1. So R1 is 2 and theta 1 is 213 degrees. Okay, and then Z2, let's say we have 4 and 33 degrees. So the modulus is 4 and theta 2 is 33 degrees. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to apply the formula for finding the quotient of a complex number. So we're just going to substitute in for R1 and R2, and then substitute it in for theta 1 and theta 2. Okay, so I've got 2 divided by 4, and then I've got cosine of 213 minus 33 and plus I sine of 213 degrees minus 33. Okay, and so now I'm going to simplify this. Okay, and so this becomes 1/2 times cosine of what? Oh, this is going to be 180 degrees. Plus I sine of 180 degrees. Okay. Well, this is pretty straightforward. Cosine of pi, right? This is 180 degrees, or pi, right? So cosine of pi, or cosine of 180 degrees is, well, that's going to be -1. And sine of 180 degrees is 0. And so in this case, we just get -1/2. And that's the answer. Have a great day.